Hey guys, Chimoksaldosan here again, but you can call me Chip, and I am back with another video. In this video, I'm going to be reacting to and reviewing the new Aided Yunaka and Rearmed Nel banner. So this is obviously an engage banner, and it has two big focus units, as we can see. But otherwise, I know nothing. So, let's go. New Rearmed hero, so this is Nel, Dragon, more than likely. Very pretty. Stoic Dragon.
I will not die again, knowing there is someone who waited 1,000 years for me the first time. Let us be on our way.
Arcane Bell Arts. Okay. Also, I really like Nell's design. I'm just gonna say that right now. When Bride Nell first came out, I was just like, oh my gosh, I really like her design. I haven't played Engage, so I don't really know too much about the Engage specific characters or anything lore wise. I just like her design, um, and I like her aesthetic. Anyways, on to the actual stuff. Arcane Fell Arts. Accelerate special trigger, cooldown count -1, of course. If foe's range equals 2, calculates damage using the lower foe's defense or res. That's very normal. Um, if foe initiates combat or if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25% at the start of combat, grants bonus to units everything equal to 25% of foe's attack at the start of combat -4. Max of 14, minimum of 5. Deals damage equal to 15% of unit's attack. That's very good. Reduce damage from foe's attack by 15% of unit's attack. And grants special cooldown charge +1 to unit per attack. And grants special cooldown count -1 to unit before unit's first attack during combat. So very heavy into the having a high attack stat, special stuff, special damage, and Dragon's Roar, which I'm pretty sure is inheritable. So you can get that straight out paired with the weapon. Um, so if you have a high attack dragon that doesn't really have a weapon for you, then that's very good. Even if just for the special, that's pretty cool, and they work very well together. Also, a preferential A skill, Protective. For foes within 3 rows of 3 columns centered on unit, inflicts attack or spectrum -5 on foe and neutralizes foe's bonuses during combat. Very nice. At start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25%, grants spectrum +9 to unit. Wow, okay. +9 to unit and reduces the percentage of foe's non-special reduced damage by X% skills by 50% during combat. And also, if foe is engaged, or if unit's res is greater than or equal to foe's res +5, reduce damage from foe's first attack by 15% of foe's res during combat. Okay, so if, well, I guess as an engage unit, they're putting a bit more emphasis on the fact that you can have buffs with an engaged unit. Um, so that's very strong, putting that in her skill. Um, so very cool. And then also, if you don't have an emblem unit um, for engaging, then just the res prerequisite is okay, cool. And then, okay, attacks twice. And also, if foe's attack can trigger foe's special, inflict special cooldown count +1 on foe before foe's first attack during combat. So, a lot of the special stuff, having the weapon, um, even though it's technically an inheritable weapon, uh, be something where it boosts your usage of specials, and then the blade effect, and then the preempt pulse effect, and then the I wonder what actually, I don't know if it's called, like that kind of guard effect, but it like reduces their special cooldown count when their special is about to proc or whatever. Either way, very nice. At start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25%, and if unit's support partner is less than or equal to 99% HP, HP less than or equal to 99%, or if unit is within 2 spaces of an ally with HP less than or equal to 99%, deals +15 damage when special triggers during combat. Okay. Um, so there are a lot of units in the game that immediately give that -1 HP, so that threshold's not too hard to achieve. Um, or if your allies have been in combat already, then that also is very easy to do. Very cool. Nice. Let's see. Um, edged scales. All right. I wonder. What's the? It doesn't look like counter roar. Maybe it is. Maybe it's a even more buffed version or a different kind of tier 4 version of counter roar. Just going based off the icon. Um. Anyways, so let's see. If foe initiates combat, or if units res, or if units HP, I don't know why I said res, um, is greater than or equal to 25% at the start of combat, inflicts speed defense res -4 on foe, deals damage equal to 15% of foe's attack, reduce damage from foe's first attack by 10, very nice, um, and increases the speed difference necessary for foe to make a follow-up attack by 10 during combat, and also if unit speed is greater than foe's speed, neutralize effects that guarantee foe's follow-up attacks, and effects that prevent units' follow-up attacks during combat. Um, yeah, very good. That just straight up 10 static damage reduction is very nice. Stuff like that is always very nice. Um, and then debuffing based off their attack. Also, if you have good speed as well. So looks like a good all-rounder B skill. And also, if it's just the weapon and the special, I don't know what the prerequisite to edge skills will be. The icon looks like counter roar, but I wonder. It might be because it's kind of like the Lugu's loyalty. The icon is similar. So if you have Counter Roar 3, which I think, funny enough, is on Bride Nel. So if you got some extra Bride Nel, um, then you could use that. And then Barricade, which is what is it? Wait, is she? No, she's infantry. Oh no, that's the warp bubble stuff. I thought that was the savior thing for some reason. Um, so yeah, that is very I almost said easy to skill inheritance. It's not super easy, but it's a very good skill inheritance, especially for a rearmed unit, um, because they don't go away when you inherit stuff with them, so you can just keep reusing them, or not keep reusing, so you can keep them after you do the skill inheritance. So that's very, very nice, especially that they have a lot of inheritable skills that are very useful. So very, very cool. That took way too long to cover. I took like 7 minutes. There's my dog again. Arcane Weapon triggers specials easier to neutralize foes' buffs and reduce damage from something. Anyways, cool dragon.
Farewell.
New heroes join the battle. Atoning Dragon.
Only the sweetest of confections can satisfy me.
Raffle?
Let us
Rafal?
proceed.
Don't know how to say their name. Love the voice though. That voice is awesome. Fell Slaystone. Fell. No, this isn't a fallen banner. Maybe they're just like antagonistic. I guess by design wise, they do look kind of like an antagonist. Um, but very, I love the voice. Very cool. Fell Slaystone. Accelerate special effective against cavalry. I just noticed that. Accelerate special trigger will count -1. Effective against cavalry, yes. And then dragon stuff. Grants Spectrum +4 to allies within 3 spaces of unit, and inflicts special cooldown charge -1 on their foes per attack during combat. Nice. Grant Spectrum +4 to engaged allies within 3 spaces of unit during their combat. If foe initiates combat, or if foe's HP is greater than or equal to 75% at the start of combat, grants bonus to everything equal to number of allies within 3 spaces of unit times 3 plus 5, max of 14. If unit triggers Savior, value is treated as 14. Are they armored? Oh, they are armored. Um, deals damage equal to 20% of unit's defense. Uh, reduces damage from foes' attacks by 20% of unit's defense. Okay. Inflicts special cooldown charge -1 on foe per attack, and grants special cooldown count -1 to unit before foe's first attack during combat. So yeah, very defensive, very heavily defense based. So that's interesting. Attack defense scowl 4, the defense version of that. If a foe initiates combat or foe's HP is greater than or equal to 75% at the start of combat, grants attack defense plus 7 to unit during combat. And also, if foe's attack can trigger foe special, and unit's res is greater than or equal to foe's res plus 5 during combat, inflict special cooldown count plus 1 on foe before foe's first attack. So yeah, it's weird that it still has like a res comparison when it's very heavily defense based, but I guess this is just a skill you put on your very, very bulky dragons. Um, so yeah, very strong. A attack res twin near save. So yeah, I guess this is going to be a very heavily um, defensive one, defense and res. So bulk city over here. Um, okay, so let's see. If foe with range equal to 1 initiates combat against an ally within 2 spaces of unit, triggers savior on that unit. Yes, we know what savior does. If foe's range equals 1, grants attack res plus 4 to unit during combat and reduce damage by X% effects. Any reduced damage by X% effects that can be triggered only once per combat by unit equipped special skill can be triggered up to twice per combat. Highest value applied does not stack and restores 7 HP to unit when unit deals damage to foe during combat. So we've had the twin near save stuff already in the game, but this is the attack res version of that. So that is very strong, very nice, very good skill inheritance. Just with these right here on screen, the weapon is a preferential weapon, so you don't have to worry about that. But you can get armored blaze and then the entirety of attack defense scowl, or if that's not really up your alley, and you have an attack res uh, near saver that will work very well with res. Armored Blaze and then attack res twin near save is right there. The entirety of that. So that's very cool. Very strong. Uses his strength to protect allies from close range attacks. His nearby engaged allies get plus 8. Cool.
I am awakened.
Also a very cool dragon. Looks like Nel's. Loving Leader. That art is so cute.
Have a high body temperature. Feel free to stand closer if you're cold.
Celestia. So, there's someone else in the game already who kind of looks like her. I don't know Engage that well, and we obviously have the unit. She was free, but I don't remember her name off the top of my head. But this art is so cute. Uh, Susumu Kuroi. Is this art is so cute. Hold on.
Dragons.
Her face looks like all chibi style. I don't know. There's just something about the art. It is so cute. Um, very very cute. I also the design is amazing. I love the colors. Um, wow, very pretty.
Feel free to stand closer if you're cold.
She's a 4-star? Oh my gosh. Okay, cool. Grand Lantern. Grand Lantern Plus. At the start of turn, if units within 2 spaces of an ally, grants unit cannot be slowed by terrain. Um, does not apply to impassable terrain, and special cooldown charge plus 1 per attack during combat to unit for 1 turn. Very cool. Yeah, that's just a visible buff. Lantern. I think that's kind of how the young Soren? No, not young Soren. Who is it? I think there's a Soren that does like this the terrain one um in the game. I forget which one it is. But either way, very nice inheritable weapon giving 2 visible buffs. Um or visible bonuses, I guess, that go in that little list. Um So if you have skills like Prime in the A slot, then you can make use of this weapon for just a straight up 2 visible bonuses, which is very nice. And then attack speed Rain 3 is very cool, and then attack speed Catch 3 prerequisite for any other unit in the game. Because she's a 4-star, and this is an official, like, these units will be in the pool. I guess except rearmed and aided units, but um, at least the Rafal will be, and then this is a 4-star, so probably pretty easy to get her. Um, Honestly, based purely off the design, I'm gonna hope that she shows up quite often for me. Um, if there's going to be a 3 and 4 star in future banners when summoning greens, I hope she shows up for me. Because she might be a merge project because I love her design. Um, anyways, yeah, very cool, very nice. Very simple moveset, but they are still very good skills to have, especially with a bunch of kind of stinks though, I guess because she's not seasonal. Some 4 star focuses recently have been having tier 4 skills. Tana and uh, Tethys both had a tier 4 skill despite being a 4 star focus, but they were seasonal units. So I guess they still want to keep some of that stored away because this unit is going to be in the summon pool. So that kind of stinks. But still, cool. Like she's probably also like at least design wise, I have no idea about her. Uh, fan favorite maybe I don't know. Um, I do love her design, but being the 4 star focus means it is going to be easier to eventually plus 10 her. So very cool, very nice. Her weapon can increase special cooldown charge, range in close foes, inflicting -4 to attack and speed. Something else.
The winds are victorious.
A nice simple animation because it is just an inheritable green tone. New aided hero. This is Yunaka. Very cool. Both Yunaka and Nel already having alts in the game, but Hidden Mask, now a more official version.
Hiya, papaya. I'm here to have a good time. Give me an order.
The Haya Papaya. Hidden Blade. Accelerates special trigger cooldown count -1. Of course, at start of turn, if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25%, inflicts speed defense -7, sabotage and discord on closest foes and any foes within 2 spaces of those foes through their next actions. At start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25%, it grants bonus to unit's attack and speed equal to 20% of unit speed at the start of combat, plus 6. Deals damage equal to 20% of unit speed. Grant special cooldown charge +1 per attack, and grant special cooldown count -1 before unit's first attack, and special cooldown count -1 to unit before unit's first follow-up attack during combat. Wow, okay, so immediately being able to use lethality no matter what, basically. Trained to kill, what a dangerous sounding skill. Unit can move through foes' spaces. Okay, pass. That's nice, I guess. If any space within 2 spaces of you know what? I guess that makes sense because as we saw, like when she attacked, like she moved like a ton. So there's a lot of units with like that bulwark barricade effect nowadays. So being a ranged unit, that's going to just help her immensely. Unit can move through foe spaces. If any space within 2 spaces of unit meets any of the following conditions, unit can move to that space or any space within 2 spaces of that space. And also, if unit initiates combat, unit attacks twice. The conditions being, there's an ally, there's the Divine Vein effect applied, there's defensive terrain, it counts as difficult terrain, excluding impassable terrain. So like a tree, I guess. Um, interesting. So if there's an ally, let's see, unit can move to that space or any space within 2 spaces of that space. Very interesting, like a whole bullet point list going on. If unit initiates combat or is within 2 spaces of an ally, grants attack speed +10 to unit, neutralizes effects that guarantee foes' follow-up attacks and effects that prevent units' follow-up attacks, and reduces the percentage of foes' non-special, reduces damage by X% skills by 50% during combat. So not only can she move all over the place, she has speed-based damage, and she increases her speed by a ton. Um, and she reduces the damage reduction effectiveness. That's really strong. Very cool. Okay, let's keep on. Full disarm. She's an aided unit, so oh, the aided units have the little um the like charm thing you get. So she might have an accessory as well. Um, so full disarm, active lookout enables Canto 2. Very nice. When Canto triggers, enables unit to use distant swap on ally. Wait, didn't we have a skill like this already? Maybe it had a different name. Um, this effect does not choose an assist skill. If similar effects are active, this effect does not trigger. If unit initiates combat or is within 2 space of an ally, grants attack speed +4 to unit during combat. The time bar is covering it. If unit initiates combat, you can make a follow-up attack before foe's next attack. That's inheritable, so that's very strong. I'm pretty sure we had something similar to that. Maybe it had like it has a little bit extra. But yeah, that distance swap is very familiar. Um, but this is not like a rearmed or an attuned hero, so I think when aided units, if you use them for skill inheritance, they do go away. So be careful, this is not one of those. Nel is rearmed, so you can use her for skill inheritance and she won't go away. But I'm pretty sure aided units do not do that. If that's the case, I could have used some at some point, but I don't believe so. Um, so yeah, be careful with that. Don't try and don't muscle memory that because this is a new unit on a rearmed banner that you can use her for skill inheritance. Because I was thinking like it's like, oh, where's her attuned skill? But she's not attuned. So she's not. She doesn't stay around when inheriting. But this is still like inheritance aside. This is a Yunaka is very strong. This unit is very strong, and if you summon her, you get the little charm to boost your stats on another unit of your choosing. So very very cool. Um, yeah. Um, well, I can't summon because I have no orbs because I've been summoning for Johanna Marissa and the banner is about to go away and I have a pity rate, which sucks. But we'll leave that for now. I'll talk about that in a sec. So let's just keep on with this banner and see what's up. Moose would really like to win and is trained to kill. Can mount 4 attacks in a row. What was that? 4 attacks in a row, including lethality twice. Is trained to kill. That's just dangerous.
Target acquired. We're done here.
And aids essence when you summon an aided hero. Yep. Oh, you get a cat! You get a cat! That's really cute. Mistletoe. Celestia is a 4-star focus, and the end of the video is probably just the spark. Oh, let's just keep going. Spark up to 2 times makes sense. This is a double like big focus banner. Um, Crazy banner, honestly. Like one, Yunaka's crazy. She looks crazy. I think because it had like a bullet point skill set. And this train to kill. My mouse, yeah. My mouse is on screen. This is insane. Like I think there's like 1 or 2 other units that have this this bullet point list. Um, and just seeing it is like, oh, that's very sophisticated. It seems more sophisticated, especially with the title "Train Train to Kill." Um, but yeah, Yunaka seems very strong. Um, a very nice 4-star focus. Very nice there. A very strong defensive red dragon armor unit that also has very good skill inheritance. And then a rearmed Nel that also has very, very good skill inheritance. Um, oh yeah, I love her design. Everyone on this banner. Like Yunaka is like one of those designs that everyone just kind of enjoys no matter what. She's just very cute. Um, where is she? There she is. A very nice, simple colors to everything, but the aesthetic of like the stars, everything looks very good just by default for her. But like everyone else, like this color scheme, also big fan. Stoic Dragon, love that. This guy looks crazy. Like these colors pop out very well. Um, I guess they might be related to Nell. I don't know the story, um, but I like the colors. The colors pop out beautifully, and his voice is insane. And then beautiful art. Definitely my favorite art on the banner. Like I liked Nell previously, but I think I love this art. I love the colors, the aesthetic. I'm more stoked about the art really than the units themselves because I'm not summoning. Um, so the unit that I will likely come across more often being this one because she's in the 3 and 4 star pool, whatever, or she will be in the future. Um, Means I will have easier access to her than I will have to Nell. So I think my best bet is probably just going to, with the free summon tickets, going to try my luck on blues, and then if not blue, then colorless for Yunaka. Um, Maybe get that essence item thing to buff up my new Marissa, that is currently at like +2. Um, but yeah, so I'm not going to be summoning on this banner. If y'all are summoning on this banner, I wish you the best of luck. And if you're also not summoning on this banner, save up those orbs. I wish you luck on the very next time you do summon. But yeah, let me know what y'all thought about this banner. Aided Yunaka, Rearmed Nel, and then Celeste. What's her name? Celestia. And then Raffle. I don't know how his name's pronounced. Very cool banner. Everyone looks awesome. Um, but yeah, that's gonna be it for the video, guys. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. But until then, goodbye.